Having been criticised for missing the first day of his phone hacking case yesterday, Prince Harry's finally at the High Court in London, waging war on the British press, and it really is full-on warfare. In a 50-page witness statement, the Duke of Sussex took aim at the tabloids, saying, "It is no secret that I have had and continue to have a very difficult relationship with the press in the UK. As a member of the royal family, each of us gets cast into a specific role by the tabloid press. In my case, the thicko, the cheat, the underage drinker, the irresponsible drug taker. The list goes on. Looking back on it now, such behaviour on their part is utterly vile." He then went on to say, "Our country is judged globally by the state of our press and our government, both of which I believe are at rock bottom. Democracy fails when your press fails to scrutinise and hold the government accountable and instead choose to get into bed with them so they can ensure the status quo." Joining me now from outside the High Court in London is talkTV correspondent Oliver Whitfield-Mirchich. Oliver, there's an awful lot going on and the passion is riding high.
Yes, that's definitely right. Although saying that, there's been no knockout blows in court so far today, Vanessa. For the Mirror Group, what they are trying to do is show that a lot of the information which Prince Harry has taken umbrage with and who has made those allegations that a lot of the Mirror stories came from unlawful information gathering, what the Mirror's lawyers are trying to do is show that a lot of that information was actually already in the public domain. It had been released by the Palace Press Office, the Press Association, our national news agency had already written stories about it, or the fact that other papers had already reported on it. So they're saying that there is no proof, there is no smoking gun. To try to show that point, they've pointed back to a story they ran in 1996 called Diana So Sad, where Princess Diana had gone to visit young Prince Harry whilst he was at school. Now, in his written statement, Prince Harry says he wasn't given a phone until 1998 by the Royal Institution. So the Mirror's lawyers have come back to say, well, if the phone was not given to you until 1998, and this story was written in 1996, how on earth could your phone therefore have been hacked? What Prince Harry is trying to do, though, is say that the journalists should be there answering questions. On a number of occasions, we've heard him say, I don't know why you're asking me this, really, it is journalists who should be here explaining their actions. That is related to a line that we heard from Harry's barrister yesterday, saying that there's going to be very few Mirror journalists who will be testifying in court. Prince Harry also saying that a lot of the stories that have been written about him were so sensitive, so private, that only him and his close family knew about it, such as a story which was written about Prince Harry catching the kissing disease, glandular fever. Prince Harry in court revealing he was hugely ashamed of catching glandular fever. He'd only told the very closest of relatives, and yet somehow the Daily Mirror managed to run a front-page spread on that story. His legal team say that the Mirror has already apologised for one unlawful information gathering exercise, and that is totally implausible that they went rogue on that one occasion. This is a trial which has already seen heated debate to and from between Prince Harry and the legal team. The barristers are going to continue their cross-examination well into tomorrow, because we're not even halfway through the stories that have come through. All the while, the world's press is here reporting on every word that is uttered, and there are members of the public who are inside trying to watch the trial themselves. One woman is in there. She's brought along her copy of her book, Spare, and she's trying to get the prince to sign it because she thinks it'll be worth a pretty penny because of the day on which he signs it. So at the moment, it's all a bit of a circus, to be honest with you.